In the vast expanse of the world's oceans, there exists a creature as ancient as time itself. A creature that has witnessed the world evolve, continents shift, and species come and go. Meet the sea turtle, a marine marvel that embodies the mystery and beauty of our oceans. Join us on this incredible journey as we dive deep into the life of these fascinating creatures, exploring their struggles, their triumphs, and the vital role they play in maintaining the health of our oceans. This is the story of the sea turtle. Sea turtles have been around for a really long time, about 230 million years. Their ancient relatives, like the Odontocheles semidistacea, were kicking around during the Triassic period. Imagine turtles hanging out with dinosaurs. These ancient turtles started in freshwater and on land, then decided to upgrade to the ocean. They even survived the last ice age, unlike some of their less adaptable buddies. Another cool fossil is from the species Archelon ischiros, which lived 75 million years ago. This gigantic reptile could grow up to 5 meters long and weigh around 2,200 kilograms. It looked a lot like the modern leatherback turtle, but you definitely wouldn't want to run into one of these giants while swimming. There are 7 types of sea turtles. The leatherback is the largest, known for its rubbery shell. The loggerhead has a large head and is commonly found nesting in Florida. The green sea turtle is primarily herbivorous. The flatback features a distinctive flat shell. The Kemp's ridley is the rarest and critically endangered. The hawksbill is medium-sized with a narrow, hawk-like beak. Finally, the olive ridley has an olive-colored, heart-shaped shell. Each species plays a crucial role in ocean health. They have some cool tricks up their flippers to survive in the ocean. Unlike their land cousins, they can't play hide-and-seek inside their shells. Instead, they've gone full aerodynamic with streamlined bodies and flippers for smooth swimming. Think of them as the sports cars of the turtle world. Their throats have built-in speed bumps to keep food from making a U-turn. And those shells? Tough as a knight's armor, covered in scuts to fend off predators. The leatherback is the rebel of the family, rocking a softer shell with a rubbery texture and tiny bony plates. Every sea turtle shell has 2 main parts, the upper carapace and the lower plastron. Each species has its own scale pattern, like a turtle fingerprint, but you won't find any best before date stamped on them. Telling a turtle's age from its looks is a no-go. Sea turtles come in all sizes. The tiny olive ridley can weigh just 23 kilograms, while the leatherback can get up to 7 feet long and nearly 900 kilograms. Imagine a turtle the size of a small car. Both males and females grow to about the same size, making it hard to tell them apart. No turtle gender stereotypes here. Sea turtles pretty much live their whole lives in the ocean. Females come ashore to nest, but otherwise, they eat, rest, and even have turtle romance in the water. They need to come up for air, but they can chill underwater for up to 7 hours by slowing their heartbeat, sometimes going 9 minutes between beats. Stress can mess that up though, making them use up oxygen fast and potentially drown. They aren't speedsters. Top speed is only 35 kilometers per hour, but they're always on the move, making epic migrations every year. They travel thousands of miles in big groups, from feeding grounds to breeding areas and back. Sea turtles have a good sense of smell and sight to navigate underwater. They don't have visible ears, but they can hear low-frequency sounds. Their eyes have special glands to get rid of extra salt. Being cold-blooded, their body temperature changes with the environment. The green sea turtle is the only one that likes to sunbathe on the beach outside of breeding season. Most others rely on water temperature to stay warm. The leatherback is the rebel. It can keep a steady internal temperature, letting it swim in colder waters and giving it a higher metabolism than other reptiles. Sea turtles chill in almost every ocean, mostly in the tropics and subtropics. The flatback sticks to Australian waters, while Kemp's ridley likes the Gulf of Mexico and the US East Coast. Males stay at sea, but females come ashore to lay eggs. They have varied diets. The loggerhead, olive ridley, hawksbill, and Kemp's ridley eat seaweed, sponges, mollusks, and fish. They use sharp beaks to snag food from coral. The leatherback loves jellyfish and is immune to their stings. Green turtles start as omnivores but switch to eating seagrasses and algae as adults, giving them a greenish tint. Sea turtles start their love story in the ocean. After mating, the female heads to shore to lay her eggs, digging a hole in the sand and laying 65 to 180 eggs. She'll do this every 2 weeks for a few months, making up to 8 nests. Here's the fun part. The sand's temperature decides if the babies will be boys or girls. Warmer sand means more girls. It's like a turtle gender reveal party. After about 60 days, the eggs hatch. Baby turtles face a dangerous dash to the sea, dodging birds, crabs, and more. Coastal lights can confuse them, making it even tougher. Once in the water, they float around in seaweed beds, growing until they're the size of a dinner plate, then move to their usual feeding spots. Sea turtles take their time growing up, reaching maturity at 15 years old. They can live 50 to 100 years, but most hatchlings don't survive their first few years. For those who do, it's a long, adventurous life in the big blue. And here's the deal with our flippered friends, the sea turtles. An adult turtle only has a few predators in the wild, but they've got a bit of a rough ride. Imagine mistaking a plastic bag for a tasty jellyfish snack. Yuck. And those fishing nets, they're like the world's worst game of Twister. Climate change isn't doing them any favors either. It's like trying to build a snowman in the Sahara. And don't get me started on beach resorts. It's like coming home to find your house has been turned into a shopping mall. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. With a little help from us humans, these dudes can still catch some sweet waves. So, you know that big list by the IUCN? It's like a report card for how well species are doing. Well, 3 of our turtle buddies, the hawksbill, Kemp's ridley, and green turtles, aren't doing so hot. They're marked as endangered or critically endangered, which is like being on academic probation. Then we've got the olive ridley, leatherback, and loggerhead turtles. They're just vulnerable. It's like they're passing, but just barely. And the flatback sea turtle? Well, they're data deficient, which is a fancy way of saying we don't know enough about them yet. It's like they're the mysterious new kid in class. We're still figuring them out. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of sea turtles. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible creatures and want to help them out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's make a splash together and protect our ocean friends. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.